and welcome back to my channel. Hopefully there won't be any annoying noise like there was in my first video because I've turned off the autofocus, so I'm hoping that'll be a bit better for you and better viewing. Today's video is going to be a Birchbox unboxing for the month of January. And I know it's a little bit late, but my boxes go to my old house rather than my new flat, so I only picked it up this weekend and I thought it'd be a nice little video to do for you. I haven't heard any spoilers yet of the products, so I have no idea what I've got, but the only thing I did have was an email from Birchbox saying that one of the products in this is a duplication, so they gave me £5 of Birchbox points to apologise for that, but so I don't know what that is yet. It's just a plain box this month. Normally they have different designs, like depending if they've got a theme or anything like that. And like always, you get a little brochure, and inside these they normally have beauty tips and tricks, interviews with bloggers or beauty inspiration, and more in-depth knowledge on the products that you receive. So these are always a really nice. You also get a little menu card of the things that you've received, and this will tell you how much they are full size, how to use them and what they are. So this month's Birchbox, I've got 5 beauty products and 1 extra lifestyle from Birchbox, and I'll start with the beauty things. And the first thing in the box is this Philip Kingsley elasticizer. This sells for £27.50 for full size, and I think that comes in a tub rather than a squeezy tube like this. And it's a pre-shampoo mask, which it says to leave on for 20 minutes, but it's really up to you how long you want to leave a mask for. And it's meant to strengthen, nourish and prevent breakages. Now, I've actually tried this before. I bought a sample off a blog sale and I just really didn't like it. It didn't do anything for my hair at all. Like, it didn't take anything away, but it just didn't do any of the claims that it said it would. So it's a bit annoying that I've got this just because I personally didn't like it, but considering all the people who subscribe to Birchbox, this would actually be a really nice little thing to get because I know that it's a really cult product and I think a lot of people would want to try it. So for general people this would be really good, but for me not so much, although I will give it another go. Secondly, I've got the Benefit Professional Primer. Again, I think this is actually a really good product, so I'm really pleased they put this in. Especially because Benefit are a big company, a lot of people like their products, and Professional I think is one of their best selling products, so it's nice to be able to try that out. I've tried this before, the same size. I got a sample in, I think it was Glamour magazine, and I was really on the fence with it. I like primers in the sense that they give you a barrier between your skin and your base, so I use them for that reason, but I've never found one that has really made me go, oh wow, I love this so much. So I've tried this before, but I was really on the fence about it, so I'll give it another go. I'm pleased that I've got this because I did want to give it another try. Oh, and if I didn't mention it, the Professional is £24.50 full size. The next thing is from Rodial, which is a brand that I've heard about before, but I've never tried anything, and you could either receive the night or day formulation, and I've got the night cream, and it is a super hydrating formula which smooths complexions and plumps fine lines, and it retails for £75, so that's really expensive. So it's quite nice to try something from a brand that I wouldn't necessarily be able to afford myself, but it's also a double-edged sword because if I end up really liking this, I'm going to be annoyed that I can't afford it myself. But considering it's a gel consistency, I think this would really suit my skin type, which is oily/combo, and gels sit better with me than heavy creams just because sometimes they can break my kind of skin type out. Next is a oil from Premay, I think that's how you say it, and it's the Anatomy Nutrients Instant Renewal Body Oil, which is meant to moisturise, tone and detoxify your skin, and it's natural and allergy tested, so this would be quite nice to use. I've wanted to try body oil for ages. And I like that it has a little spray pump because it makes it easy to dispense and it's not messy. So I really like hair oils, so hopefully I'll like this body oil just as much. And that's £9.50 for a full size, so on the lower end of the spectrum there. The last beauty thing is from Delorum, and it's the Aqua Confort Mask. That's obviously French, so I'm really sorry if I massacred the pronunciation of that, but it's £24 full size, and it's meant to be a smooth hydrating mask to nourish skin and restore suppleness and vitality. and you're meant to leave it on for 5 to 10 minutes and wipe it off. So I'm guessing this is really similar to the Origins Drink Up mask. I've got the Drink Up Intensive and I really like that, so I'm really looking forward to trying this, and I hope it lives up to the Origins one, and that's £24. Lastly is the Lifestyle Extra, and this is the Birchbox own brand eye mask, which retails for £10. Now this is the duplication because I received this in a box a couple of months ago, but I don't actually mind because I really like this, and my one is actually at home, so it'll be really useful to have one at the flat. And it's made out of a kind of gel formula, and you pop it in the fridge and it goes really nice and cool, and it's really soothing on puffy or tired eyes, and I personally really like to use it when I've got a hangover because it's just really soothing. So I don't actually mind that they duplicated this, to be honest, because it's really nice. So that's all the contents of the Birchbox. I've actually been really pleasantly surprised with this month's box because the one before wasn't that great, and they can be really hit and miss, which is one of the reasons I'm going to be unsubscribing from Birchbox. Not because I don't think Birchbox are a great brand, but just because I've been subscribed to this kind of thing for over a year now, and the novelty's worn off, and I have so many minis that I need to use up now, so I give myself a bit of a break. I never say I won't go back to them, but at the moment I don't think I really need to, and I don't think I'll miss it either. I think these kind of subscriptions are really good if you want to try different products, things you wouldn't necessarily pick yourself, but you definitely need to do your research because there's so many now. There's the really big ones like Glossybox or Birchbox, which was formerly Jollybox, but there's also ones you can get eco ones. There's ones where you can pick a box out of 3 for each month, the one that you'd prefer most, like, because you can see the products beforehand, whereas ones like Birchbox, there it's all a surprise for you. So there's a lot of different varieties, so you definitely need to do your research, and they're normally around £12.95 a month including post and packaging, depending on what box you go for, which isn't too bad, but after a while it does kind of add up, and I would rather save the money now and get something that I really want off my ever expanding wish list, rather than spend that amount on products that some of them I won't really use, because as I said, they can be quite hit and miss. So I definitely think it's a really nifty idea, these kind of subscription services, but they're not something you do in the long term. Okay, that's it for the video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!